It's main event time! And you know what that means. It's the last match of night 5 of the Women's All-Star Class. Their last match for the Amethyst League. It is the Amethyst League main event. And a woman that could potentially be the Joker in the Owen Hart Cup because of the injury to Willow Nightingale, who unfortunately had to relinquish her spot in the Owen Hart Cup, also relinquished the TBS Championship. Mercedes Mone, currently sitting at 6 points, who is in desperate need of a win, now knowing that JC Jane and Tatum Paxley are also at 9 points. And because Tatum Paxley owns the head-to-head tiebreaker over Mercedes Mone, Mercedes has to win this match. If not, then all of a sudden, things start to get very, very interesting.
The woman known as the Beautiful Madness.
Let's see if her hair is green this time.
It is the two-time Women's United States Champion, Giulia, who went back to her Stardom hair, her Stardom look back in like 2018.
Yeah, the blonde short.
Giulia beat Tatum Paxley to get to 6 points. If she wins tonight, remember her final 2 opponents would be, if I'm correct, Sol Ruka and JC Jane, I believe. So this is very interesting because remember, Tatum Paxley has not faced JC Jane yet, and they're both at 9 points. But if Giulia were to win this match, the question is, who will get the first crack at JC Jane?
I'd like to make a point here. After this match, Mercedes Mone's only 2 left for her to face would be Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, the 2 women's world champions.
So she would have to run the table right there for Mercedes Mone because Liv Morgan is the Amethyst League leader. And her only 2 women that has not been able to face her is Lola Vice and Mercedes Mone. Now, Lola Vice obviously is out of contention to take the top spot in the Amethyst League, but Mercedes Mone is still in the running. Keep that in mind. And now, it's interesting to see what will happen here between these 2 women, because I don't think these 2 women have faced each other. Wow! Right out of the gate! Elbow to the face! What a night for the Women's All-Star Classic. Obviously, we will figure out the matches for night 6 and 7. Well, night 6 specifically. Well, I do know one match for the Rose Quartz League that will happen. That will be Thunder Rosa versus Alexa Bliss in a huge main event for night 6 for the Rose Quartz League that has huge implications in terms of who will be the leader in that league. And right now, this is becoming the Mercedes Mone show with a corkscrew, just taking out the ankle of Giulia. These 2 women do have the same wrestling styles, obviously, but Mercedes Mone, I don't think has even had a one-on-one match against Giulia, but she has faced Stephanie McCare, and she's beaten Stephanie McCare. Question is, will it be enough? Will the experience be enough to take out Giulia? Giulia, who is an accomplished wrestler in Japan that hasn't really been booked as such on the main roster, even though she was booked as a dominant force in NXT as the NXT Women's Champion. And Mercedes, with a side suplex, takes out Giulia. Huge main event here tonight for the Amethyst League here on night 5 with 2 more matches to go in the All-Star Classic, and now trying to take out the arm of Giulia, and oh my god! They look like a Psycho name, even a Shining Wizard? I don't know! Shining Wizard! I don't know if I said that right, but we'll see what... You want me to say? Sure. Shining Wizard! Jesus Christ. He does it better than me. Oh my god, Mercedes is already busted open! We've not even reached the 5-minute mark! We're already busting people open already? Oh, wow! Mercedes got back into the ring just before Giulia attacked. Talk about opportunity! And now Mercedes throwing over the top rope. Mercedes has only been in 2 Royal Rumble matches. Can you believe that? Giulia has only been in 2 Royal Rumble matches as well. Yeah, both Royal Rumble matches for Mercedes Mone. She entered at number 1. Hell, I thought Mercedes Mone was going to win the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble, and that didn't happen because she ended up getting eliminated really early on by Queen Selena. You remember that? Zelina Vega was the one that eliminated her.
She got eliminated by Aaliyah.
No, it was Zelina Vega. What? Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no! I apologize, folks. I did not. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, there definitely won't be a draw.
Well, we don't know. We don't know. Anything obviously could happen here, but...
Well, unless it's a time limit.
Unless it's
definitely no double count.
Well, who? I want to know who set this up. But like no, I'm talking about in the game. Like who set it up? Was it Giulia? Was it Mercedes Mone? Just end it in the ring, ladies. End it in the ring. Understand that you guys got to end it in the ring. You guys are lucky that there's no count. So, you're lucky that there's no count, or else things would have gotten extremely out of hand. But hey, it does give us an opportunity to see an incredible match from these 2 ladies. Hopefully. Hopefully. Because if not, things could... This could get bad. This could get real bad. I mean, it's happened in the Men's All-Star Classic.
Yes.
We all know how messy that Men's All-Star Classic was. Mostly because of me.
It wasn't that messy.
I thought it was kind of messy. Oh, kick out! Giulia just kicked out.
It was a messy a little bit in the Gold League. There was the Finn Balor, Randy Orton fiasco, and the Okada and Cody fiasco. So.
Yeah. But hey, wait, what if Mercedes did this? She's the CEO. What if she was the one that politicked her way to making this false count anyway? Honestly, this could be a detriment to both women. It could be. What if this ends in a draw? Hell, this could have ended in a double count out a long time ago. Because of the change of rules, though, apparently, I think it's from the CEO, but like, I'm telling you, this could get messy. Oh no, the lights bomb! Here it is! Giulia taking advantage of it! Oh, kick out! Wow! Kick out! Mercedes Mone kicks out! Oh, no! Talk about a huge kick out for Mercedes Mone. Oh, 3 amigos. Saw this with Liv Morgan earlier on tonight. Oh, no. And now, Mercedes with a suplex on the outside. Go over the cover here. Trying to end this match on the outside. Thanks to politics, Mercedes Mone! 9 points! And now, it is set.
That was the main event.
It was. That was the main event. What a main event indeed. Mercedes Mone at 9 points. She's now tied with JC Jane and Tatum Paxley at 9 points. But the question now is... who will take advantage? Wait, I just got word! In the Amethyst League main event tomorrow night, it's JC Jane versus Tatum Paxley. As for Mercedes Mone, that will be announced later on, but Mercedes Mone gets the win in our main event. That is all for Night 5, folks. We will see you tomorrow night for Night 6. We already know 2 main events, that being Thunder Rosa versus Alexa Bliss for the Rose Quartz League, and JC Jane versus Tatum Paxley over in the Amethyst League. We will see you tomorrow night. Have a good night.